Hello, welcome. Today we're going to talk about how to find clients that you want to work with and that are actually happy to pay you. So often my clients come to me and share that they're either working with clients that they don't enjoy working with, like they're attracting the wrong types of clients in and they're not their dream clients, or they're frustrated because they aren't getting in front of the dream clients that they're looking to work for and work with. Maybe that's you. Maybe you can totally relate. I know I definitely could when I started my business. So I'm curious, are you exhausted from trying to find clients that will pay you what you're worth? For those of you that are new here, my name's Darlene Holly. I'm an online business coach and I specialize in helping clients really figure out what their personal brand is and how to show up and figure out who they want to work with, what problem they solve, and what is the pain point their ideal client actually has. So oftentimes my clients come to me and share that they're working with those clients that they don't like working with, or they're not in front of the right people. And when I started my business, I would work with almost anyone, even if they weren't my ideal client. And the good news is I knew that I could help them grow their business and get results back then, but it often left me drained at the end of the day. And I wasn't working on things that actually excited me and lit me up and brought me joy, right? So I had to make a few changes on how I was attracting clients in so that I could feel energized and also be highly engaged with the clients that I was attracting in and working with the people I wanted to. So the first thing that I did was I sat down and got really clear for myself on my boundaries. I had to identify who it was that I wanted to work with. And I sat down and I made a list. Like I got a piece of paper out and I wrote out who are the people that I want to work with? What were like their attributes and the things about them? What were their values? What was their vision, their mission? And I wrote those things down for myself and what I thought my ideal clients had in those areas as well. And I also, on the other side, had some non-negotiables for what I actually wanted to support my clients with and how I wanted to show up and which things I wasn't going to be okay with anymore. I didn't want to work with the wrong types of clients. And I also went out and I talked to my ideal clients and I asked them questions and got to know who they were and made sure that my list was a really good fit for myself for what those boundaries were going to look like moving forward. And then another thing that I changed was I changed how I handled my clarity calls. Maybe you in your business, you call them a discovery call or a consult. But when someone's interested in working with me, I have them jump on a free 30-minute clarity call so we can identify what's going on in their business, how I can best support them, and make sure we're a good fit. Make sure that those non-negotiables that I just talked about and those boundaries were in place. And I was really calling in dream clients. And I would wait till I got on a call at that time and I would dive into who my ideal clients were and ask them a ton of questions. And I'd learn about their business, see what was working, what wasn't, and where they felt like they needed the most support. And I found during that process, though, that I was spending a lot of unnecessary time for both myself and my clarity call prospect clients because I wasn't utilizing a way to get to know them before we hopped on the phone together. I was having to ask a ton of questions once we got on the call. And I quickly realized that I needed to shift that a little bit. I wanted to create a pre-session questionnaire, a form basically. So I just created a Google Doc where a few days before our call, I would send it out. And this would give them a chance to give a more detailed response and really have them start thinking about some of the things that we were going to talk about on the call. And it gave me time once I got that questionnaire back to research and understand their needs a little bit more so that when we did get on the phone together, or on Zoom, which is how I typically run my clarity calls, I already knew what the heart of the issue was. And I was able to quickly identify how we could move forward and create a strategic plan that would work and actually get us results. And that helped a ton. So if you're not doing a pre-questionnaire for those types of clarity consult calls, I highly encourage you to look at it because it made it so much clearer when we got on the phone to actually find what was going on for my clients. And I could quickly identify like, yes, we can work together, or you know what, actually, this is not going to be a good fit. Here's a referral for somebody else who's going to be able to help you better. And it just made that process so much easier. I also stopped worrying about sounding salesy on a sales call, on a clarity call. Nobody likes to be sold to. but everybody loves to buy. But we don't want it to feel like this high pressure sales call. Instead, I want to get on the clarity calls with my prospects and share value and invite them into a conversation of how I can actually support them and find out, are they ready right now? Is this the right time to do this? Or what things are coming up for them that are making them feel like they're not ready to invest in themselves and they're not ready to take that leap and really make their business more profitable and grow it and make it more sustainable for them in the future. So when you hop on those sales calls, how do you make them not salesy? I think the best way to do that is just calm the conversation down. Like, let them know, I'm not here to sell you. I'm here to see if us working together is the right fit. I'm just going to ask you some questions. I'm going to get to know you a little bit. And it defuses that initial like discomfort that comes up when we hop on a call with someone when we know that they're going to sell us something, right? So it just takes down that pressure wall and it allows you to show up, be more authentic. You get a chance to know each other better. And then you can make an educated decision on if working together is the right thing to do. And also keep in mind too, selling is helping. One of my mentors, Kendrick Shope, uses that phrase, selling is helping. And it's so true. When we just show up and we're giving them guidance and support for how we can help move them forward, that's really what they're there for. So you don't actually have to sell if you're the solution to the problem that your prospect is having when you're on that call. And also keep in mind, the more people you serve, the more you're going to be able to earn. And the more that you're able to earn in your business, the more easier it is for you to give back to your community, to support other small business owners, to support clients in bigger ways and make a bigger impact in the world. And the last thing that I want to leave you with today is follow up. You have to follow up with clients. Most clients are not going to say yes to you when you're on a clarity call. They're going to say, I'm not sure if I can invest in this right now. Or they might say, let me speak to my spouse, or I'm interviewing a couple other people to help me move forward. Let me get back to you when I'm finished talking to everybody. And I want you to know that's okay. You're actually going to close more of your sales in that follow-up process. It's how you stay in touch with them. It's how you connect back with them. It's how you continue to nurture those people until they're ready to buy. And you want to stay top of mind and be the first person they do call when they are ready to say yes. Next week, I'll be back and I'll be diving in a little bit more into like the follow-up plan of how to actually follow up with those prospects that are curious. They're ready to invest. They know they want to do something more, but they're not quite sure how to make that next step. I'll teach you some tricks for how to follow up and really connect with those people. So if you are wanting to find clients that actually want to work with you and are happy to pay with you, these are some great steps to start making sure that you're attracting those right clients in. And if you're looking for support in doing that, I have 2 spots opening up next month in June of 2021 where I can help you get really crystal clear on who your ideal clients are, what the problem is that they're having, and help you clearly communicate with your audience exactly why you're the person to help them do that. So if you're interested in learning more about that, hit the button below and let me know that you want to schedule a clarity call, and we'll hop on the phone and I will actually walk you through the process that I just walked you through today and show you exactly what that looks like so that you can create the right types of relationships and really grow your business and start profiting. So have an amazing day. It's been so fun hanging out with you, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.